Welcome everybody. We're back for another episode of TennoView, number 7 today. It's been a blast talking to each and every one of the past guests, so make sure you guys, if you're watching on YouTube, go back and check out the past interviews. They're all been really fantastic streamers. Today we are talking to my friend RadioactivePie, known him for almost 2 years, I think, on Twitch. He's a Warframe broadcaster, really good dude. I'm very excited to spend some time with him today. So let's get into it. Welcome to TennoView episode 7, everybody. I'm your host, Goku707. I'm glad to see you here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world watching this. Today we will be talking to Mr. Radio. Let's get him on the mic. Hello, Radio.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, man, good. So let's just kick it off. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, what you like to do, and how you like to treat your streams.
Alright, well, as you know, I'm RadioactivePie. Warframe at the moment, but I do like to stream other games as well. When it comes to streaming, I absolutely love it, and I love hanging out with everybody who comes in. I treat everybody with as much love as I can, even though some people that I've known a while I'll screw around with because why not? One of the things that holds me back from streaming at the moment is college, so that's why.
All right. Well, you said college. You know what question's coming next. What are you going to school for, bud?
Right now, at the moment, I am working towards getting my bachelor's in video game design, and my overall end goal is to be an environmental artist. And basically what that details down to is building the worlds in which you play in, like right here on Jupiter, all that you see. Also, possible weapons, vehicles, all of that.
Hold on, Radio. We're having some technical difficulties with the sound. My headset just cut out. Oh, this is the problem with doing things live. Bear with me. Technical difficulties inbound. Radio, if you want to keep talking, they can hear you. I can't. But just a sec. See if we can fix this.
We have some technical difficulties going on, but we're still fine.
All right, we're good. We're good. We're live. We're back. All right.
We're good? All right.
So what about game design gets you excited, man? What do you love about it?
I love absolutely everything there is in game design. Ever since I started, when the first thing I made was a little animation of a sphere being squished and just bouncing on a little wooden peg, and now I'm able to create near realistic vehicles and stuff like that. And right now I am working on a few secret projects that I'm going to be sending to companies that I will share in the near future.
Awesome, dude. Well, make sure you share that on your Twitter and stuff. I look forward to seeing that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How long have you been playing Warframe, bud?
I started playing Warframe on PC for the first time back in, I want to say, March. I put at least 500, 600 hours into it.
So March of this year?
Yes.
Did you play on anything before PC?
I started on Xbox, and then I immediately stopped because I didn't have anyone to play with, and no one really wanted to join, so I just left it alone for a while, and then I saw everyone was going to PC, and I thought I would download it again and give it a try, and I've been happy that I could have a lot more people to play with on PC than I did on Xbox.
Awesome, dude. What's your favorite part about Warframe?
The favorite part? There's a lot to it. It's just an endless grind, and on top of that, there's so many different ways you can build pretty much everything to your liking and the way you like to play, and then you can have fun with it as well and change up everything. And on top of that, being quite a bit of the stuff, so I'm actually happy that I can finally sit down and farm for primes and stuff and just give them away to people that actually need them.
Well, I can say as a benefactor of that, that's always greatly appreciated to help other people out. So would you say that's something you enjoy doing, helping other people? Is that something someone can expect coming to your show?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So anything?
There's been a few people who've come in and asked
or just the fat loot?
Oh, what was that?
Said, would you help them with anything or just the fat loot?
I've pretty much helped with anything. There's been a few people who have come in and asked if I could help them get a few frames, such as Frost and Ember, and we've sat down and ran through that. And I have one person I'm going to be helping later tonight get to the War Within mission.
Awesome. Awesome. So, as far as streaming goes, how often do you get to stream?
As far as streaming, it's hard to tell when I can and can't stream because of college and stuff, but whenever I can, I try and do it as much and for as long as I can.
Okay.
Once I get a schedule down packed, I'm going to pretty much blow up everything and say, hey, here's my schedule finally.
Okay. Are you active on Twitter?
Yes, very active.
Awesome. So if you guys are watching right now in chat, you can hit !! guest in chat to get his Twitter and his Twitch link. And if you're watching on YouTube, you guys, it'll be in the comments below. What's your favorite part about streaming?
My favorite part about streaming is the thing that it's always been is just meeting people from around the world and being able to play video games with pretty much anyone and stream our adventures and stuff that go on. It's just an absolute joy just to meet everybody and just hang out. I could care less about how many viewers actually come in sometimes, because it's just like, I'd rather just, if you want to come in and watch, that's cool and all, but I would rather just play with you and have fun at the same time. It's just an overall blast just to meet everyone and play with everyone and all that.
Good answer. Now, as far as streaming goes, is there anybody you look up to, or is an inspiration to you?
Inspiration. There's a few people I've been very inspired by when it comes to streaming. Especially during the times when I had a few hiatus where I didn't stream because of reasons that we won't really go into much about. You've been a huge inspiration, especially when it comes to helping people and stuff like that. Also, another one would be Crazy Biker, with how he gives away stuff as well. And then, of course, like an original person who I've always been inspired by was probably over 9,000, who was, I would say, the first person who actually made me say, hey, I should try this.
When did you first start streaming? When did you first hit the button?
I first started streaming, I want to say back in it was right before Taken King.
And that was on Destiny?
Yeah.
So Destiny is that another game you stream, or are there any other games you stream currently alongside Warframe?
I'm trying to stream other games as well, but right now I'm still waiting on a capture card to be delivered. So that way I can play Destiny and a few other games when I get that set up. And a few games that I would like to stream are Borderlands, Destiny, Destiny 2 when that inevitably comes out, and a few others that just seem cool.
Awesome. So what's your least favorite part about Twitch?
Least favorite part about Twitch is, get savage with me, but my worst part about Twitch is the sub button that has been given out to affiliates.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why?
Because when it comes to a subscriber button, I can see, yes, why they did it, but at the same time, I don't see why they did it. Because when it comes to a subscriber button, that is a huge milestone for somebody to finally hit, where they can say, hey, I'm finally partnered. You guys can subscribe to me if you want to. It's completely unnecessary. But now, as the affiliate program was, I didn't mind it, because it was just a mini milestone for new streamers and stuff, for them to, a small goal. And then they threw away the whole partnership idea, and they just gave everybody the sub button because the affiliate program isn't honestly that hard to get into. But becoming partnered is a huge thing to do.
Okay. Do you feel in some way that it cheapens partnership? Like it doesn't make it as big of a deal?
It doesn't.
Even though you get unlimited emotes based on your sub tiers and a few other things.
Yeah, and I can understand that. It's just the fact that they gave away the whole subscriber thing, and now it's not really. I guess it's still worth it in the end, but at the same time, what they've done, it kind of makes it less so.
So do you think you're going to leave the affiliate program because of the button?
No, I'll never leave.
So it doesn't bother you that much?
It doesn't bother me that much, I would say, but it's still a lingering thought. But that's a little thing compared to all the good things that Twitch brings.
So what are you going to say when someone subs to you?
I'll appreciate them full-heartedly. But at the same time, I said this a little bit ago, when it comes to subbing to me in my case, is the fact that I don't have a good enough schedule for anyone to say, hey, here's a monthly subscription to you, even if they want to cancel it or whatever. But I don't know, it's just, when it comes to me, I don't honestly see someone even wanting to sub to me because I don't honestly think they should, I should say.
Okay. Alright. Do you think they shouldn't have done it at all, or do you think that there should have been a higher requirement, like it's the next step after being affiliate? Like you're not just affiliated, you're affiliate, you can get affiliate, but then you have to earn your sub button as an affiliate. Do you think that would have been
That's
a better
what
way
I think
to do
they
it?
should have done. That would have been a way better thing to do.
Okay, so you feel like it should have been more of like a mid-tier thing to help you get to the next step of partnership, not just everybody gets a
Yes.
sub button. I can agree with
Yes.
that. I can absolutely agree with that. That makes much more sense than the way I was taking that. So let's
Yeah.
move away from that. Let's talk about Harrow. Did you play the quest yet?
I did play the quest. I absolutely loved the quest. It took a different tone than what I was thinking it would. And I honestly loved it because I've never had a game where it has so many different tones in each story that you go through for everything. And Harrow's was that creepy side of it that was like, oh, piece, without spoiling anything, piece a bit of a pass together to make something new.
Very cool. Yeah, I agree. I was with you when you played it, so I knew the answer. But what is? So you like the quest? You like how the story goes? What's something you don't like about Warframe and you'd like to see improved in the future?
Ooh, that's actually a really good question. There really isn't much I would like to see improvement on. Because as I've seen it, compared to other games I've played, this game has an incredible balancing system when it comes to getting loot and how they have it set for storylines and stuff like that. Sure, like anyone else, I would love more content towards story and stuff, but at the same time, you got to give them time because it's still a free-to-play game and they're trying to work on as many updates and stuff as possible to make this game the best experience it can be. So, nothing bad to say about this game.
There's got to be something. There's got to be one thing that grinds your gears.
If you want to go that far, then the only thing that grinds gears really is using void traces on relics.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because I don't think you should get a common drop from a radiant relic.
Okay.
A little too far for my taste.
But you don't think that it'd be a little bit too easy if you were guaranteed a silver?
Yeah, that's where I sit there and I'm like, be as fun if you rate a relic and get disappointed with the rewards.
Well,
It'd make you go back, grab that relic again, and do it again.
yeah, they released some numbers, and it was something, if I remember right, the rare drop of a relic has a 1% chance of dropping, right? And if you radiant it, it only takes it up to 10%.
Ah.
But it decreases the chance that the other ones will drop. I mean, I'm with you. I think it's bullshit. I don't believe radiating actually does anything for it. But, you know,
Just makes a little blue bar go up.
right? What's your favorite Warframe?
Favorite Warframe will always be. My favorite Warframe will always be Valkyr or Valkyr Prime.
Okay. Why? What about Valkyrie makes you happy?
She is just one of the, she's everything I love about a character. Back in Borderlands 2, I always chose the Psycho. Why? Because you're just a tanky character with a lot of health and stuff, and you just go all out with your melee. She can go invincible. I believe her Warcry ability adds armors to herself and allies, and also attack speed. She's just an amazing frame, and sure, there's a few really good frames that I do really like, but Valkyr Prime and Valkyr will always take top spot in my opinion.
Right on. Right on. And so you've been streaming for, you said, probably about a year and a half or so?
Almost 2 years.
Almost
well,
2
no,
years.
I'm over 2 years.
You're over 2 years of streaming. Okay. How long have you actually been on Twitch? Like, how long did you watch Twitch before you decided to give it a
go? I watched Twitch for about 2 years, maybe, because the first person I ever watched was Cryotic and Markiplier.
Okay. Cryotic's got that sweet emote.
Hey. But I watched them first, and then I stepped away from Twitch for a little while because it was at the end of high school and stuff. And then it was the start of college, and then I came back into it, and I actually started watching Twitch again because of wanted to look for people who could possibly help me with trials. And then from there it just went, and I met everybody I know now, and then it just went.
Okay. Well, it looks like chat doesn't have many questions for you today, so we're just going to move on to the final couple. As far as your stream goes, where do you think your biggest area of improvement needs to happen?
My biggest area of improvement definitely needs to be getting a steady schedule that works with my life as is, but that's always variable to change depending on my school schedule. But that, and I want to say, I don't know, actually. I have to sit down and think about that one. Well, I am sitting, and I can't think.
Is there any game that made you want to go into the game industry? Any game in particular?
I'm gonna catch a lot of crap for this, but Gears of War.
Why would you get crap for that? It's a great game.
There's some people that I've met who I talk, and they're just like, "Oh, Gears of War is just a terrible game." Blah blah blah.
They clearly never played the campaign.
I'm just like, why? All of the campaigns.
Gears of War has one of the best storylines out there.
Spoiler alert, Dom.
Rip Dom. Mandy wants to know, what do you not like about streaming?
It's a like concurring event with streaming. When you help certain people and they don't come back. It has gone on for ages. Since I started back in Destiny, I would help people through raids and stuff like that. And I would try, and I would always be as cheerful as possible, even as I am now. And I would help them and stuff and get them through everything they would ever need, and they would just leave and never come back. Like, but it's not something that truly bothers me, but it is something that does happen. And other than that, another thing I don't like about streaming is need to be better prepared for questions like this, because this is on the spot. I'm not appreciative of it.
Well, welcome to an interview.
Yeah. I honestly can't think of anything else that like makes me dislike streaming. There's so much good that comes out of it, and especially when it comes to grow with friends and you grow with that community. It's something different than growing by yourself and only like being with yourself and stuff.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Okay, fair enough. And I agree. So we got the last two chat questions, and then I'm gonna ask you one more after that, and then we're gonna do the random question. So just so you're not caught off guard again, okay? I want you to be prepared. Devious Demons wants to know which Gears of War was your favorite and why.
Okay. Favorite Gears of War is a mix between Gears of War 2, no, Gears of War 1 and Gears of War 3. The reason for that is because...
No. You gotta pick one. You can't do this.
It's so difficult, though. Okay, fine. We'll go with Gears of War 1. And it's for a really sentimental reason. Gears of War 1 because it's not because of the game. It's more or less because of what the game did. A friend brought me over and he let me play Gears of War 1, and I had so much fun with it that I begged, pleaded, and cried to my parents to get me a console to play it. Took a little bit, but I finally got it, and was the first game I ever played online with people from around the world, to where it finally got me to where I was playing with people, and I finally got to the point where I am now, just gaming online and stuff and meeting everybody that I have. And I would say that it's like one of those hey, look back at it, if you didn't do this, then this wouldn't happen type of deals.
Okay. Alright.
It's weird, but it works.
And here we are, years later, playing on PCs.
Yes. I'm playing on PCs, which back in the 90s wasn't recollectionally possible.
Yeah, right? So, Guildarts wants to know, on back to the Relic topic, what change do you think would make it better if Radiant to have a higher chance, if without traces for everything to have an equal chance, or something different altogether?
I would... So, having an equal chance, or just... what was the other part of it?
So, he was saying maybe just, do you want the Radiant to just have a higher chance in the current state? Or do you think it would be better if all of them had an equal chance to drop, and then the Radiant just made the rare more?
I would actually have to go with the equal chance drop rate, but just like lower on the highest tier that's in the reward pool, because you can't just be like, oh, here's a Radiant, I'm always gonna get a silver or gold tier item from it, because that would just be unfair.
Okay.
Because you could just give anybody a relic and they could just get top tier rewards, no problem.
Yeah. I agree. Good answer. Good. And then one more question from Mandy. I guess it's kind of obligatory because of your name. What's your favorite kind of pie?
Nobody better yell at me for this, but pumpkin pie, best pie.
Pumpkin's good. I'm not gonna argue. It's not my favorite,
Always.
but it's definitely a good choice.
Yeah.
Whipped cream
I
or
always
no?
love pumpkin pie.
With whipped cream or not? Radio?
Always.
What'd you say?
What?
Always?
Always.
Alright, good. Alright, man. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you. Before I let you get out of here, are
All
there
right.
any questions that you have for me personally, or anything that you would like to say to our viewers out there before we wrap this?
All right. Let me think. I I have one question for you.
Okay.
Who is your favorite Warframe streamer as of right now?
Fuck, you're gonna ask me that question?
Yeah.
Oh. Um. That's That's hard. Hitting with the big guns, right, Revolution? Damn.
Who's on the spot now?
Damn it, dude. I don't know if I have a favorite, like a one single favorite. It
All right,
kind of
top
depends on
three.
my mood.
We could go top three if you want. Would that make it easier?
No, but yes. I mean, I don't know if you understand this. When I watch Twitch, I have like 15 or 20 tabs open, so it's like really fucking hard. Hey, we got one, I think. All right, so I like how you. Oh, so oh man, I'm literally I can't think of. I could just name like a fucking handful. All right. Top three. Top three. Um, Shoal's on that list for sure. Um, hmm. Damn it. I really like Daniel the Demon a lot. That guy's the fucking definition of hype. And then probably fuck. Uh Man, damn you, dude. I'll do five because I can't. These next, like, these are all like a bunch together. Life of Rio, Slapstick Logic, and KOEG. Like, those are the five that I spend the most time in for sure.
There you
And
go.
I hate you
We'll
for
just do
that because you
five.
made me pick favorites. I love everybody else. I'm going to shout out a bunch of other people: Jane Everywhere, Larry 56, Pyro Wolf, fucking Shabby Baby, Skeezy, Nick's TV. I don't know, man. All of them. Everybody, really. I fucking hang out with everybody. Anyway. Let's get back to you. Before we go, we got to do the last question. Random question. Here we go. If there was an extra hour every day, what would you do with it besides play Warframe?
Or every day, what would I do with it besides playing Warframe? Well, that's 25 hours in a day. Uh, well, whatever I want with. I would grab my clay and build a sculpture. Because, yeah, why not?
All right, good answer. Nice. Yo, guys. Radio, thank you very much. Chat, thank you guys for watching. Radio, I love you, dude. Thank you for joining me with this. I really appreciate the fuck out of you. Not only do you like, you know, not only as a person, but as a friend. Every time, if I've ever needed somebody, I know you were there. I hope you know that it feels the same way. You're more than just a viewer or a Twitch friend. Like, you're a life friend to me, and I appreciate you in many ways, many ways.
Can I say one thing before we go?
Sure.
This fall, I will be in California.
What part?
I think I'll be around the Sacramento area.
We'll talk. All right, guys, this has been episode 7 of TennoView. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for coming by, first of all. And make sure you guys like and subscribe to catch the next episode of TennoView, which will be tomorrow. We are going to be talking to Childish Rambino, awesome part of the Warframe community. And if you guys have any suggestions for this, make sure you jump into the Discord, hit the TennoView segment channel, and let me know what you think, how we can improve it, anything you'd like to see added to this. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you tomorrow with another TennoView. Have a great one. Great job, Radio. Great job, man.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that, man. We'll talk later, okay?
Uh-huh.
All right, have a good one, dude.
You too.